because you spoiled him. He's been spoiled. And he's right there. So ignition. But when after he turned, whenever I said sit, he will sit. When I call come, he will come. When I tell him to stay, he will stay. It means that our mind, when it's turned, well turned, then it will be exactly just like the dog. And then I used to have, I used the symbol of a monkey. We call it monkey mind. This monkey mind is jumping here and then, from here it jumps to that tree, it never stops. So whenever one thought pop up, after that thought it jump to another one, it will not never stop. So we need to pull our mind back. Okay, when you jump, don't jump. We come back. This is how we practice to be mindful every day. Once we are mindful, we are not that easy to react when the world is throwing moments at us. We are not that easy to be triggered by the others. Whatever happened, whatever people say or do, it has nothing to do with us. We are not that easy to be triggered or react. Because whenever we react, we suffer. No one else. We are the first one who suffer. But if we don't react, if we don't receive others, then the person who said and who done that, he's still the owner of that. He suffer, not us. So don't let anybody control us. Don't let anybody trigger or create anything for us to react. The more we stay calm, the peaceful we are. So the message of peace, what for peace? Every step we made is always with peaceful, with mindfulness. We are not just walk, but every step we made, that is mindfulness with it. For me, it doesn't matter when I walk fast or walk slow. I always pay attention to my breathing when I walk. So in and out, keep doing that. That will generate energy for me to walk. For health-wise, my health is not that good. I have different kinds of illness too, same like everybody. But the mind is different. Our mind can be very strong, our mind can be very weak. And most of the teenagers now, their minds are very weak. So they cannot bear those feelings when they are hurt. That is when they go into the depression mode and suicide. For us to, if we go through so many challenges, so many struggles in our life, and we walk through it, we be able to stand up one after another, we will be able to accept another one and another one. But if our life is so smooth, and we expected it to be smooth, then when things come, we'll not be able to stand up. Remember, our life will never be, our path, our road would never be smooth and flat, as always. It's always up and down. A lot of obstacles in between. That makes us different. If everybody walks on the flat road, there's no difference. The difference is we can walk on any type of road, up and down, flat, smooth, we can take it all. That makes us different with everybody. So we've been suffering a lot, right? In our family. Our family, we suffer a lot. That is why That is why we are here for peace together, to support this mission. And this is the reason why I decided to run as well. Seeing so many people suffering around me, in Fort Worth, Texas, where I live, and everywhere when I travel to do the disaster relief around the world, I've seen a lot of sufferings, mentally. And I have heard a lot of students, a lot of people who were in depression state of mind as well. And I thought, I asked myself, would I just stay in this temple for the rest of my life to serve the community here? Or would I do something else? And finally, I decided to take this walk, to share this with everyone who I meet around the world. And I have never expected this turnout. And this turnout told me that all beings, all people are seeking for peace. We are worshiping one religion only. Beside all the religions that we are practicing every day, church, temple, any religions in this world, we are very grateful. I feel very grateful for all these religions. Why? Because it serves all beings in this world, all the people in this world. Because different people have different point of view, different mindsets. So each religion will serve those amount of people, right? So it is very grateful for me. But beside all those, beside all the teachings from all the pastors, all the monks, and all the gurus and teachers, how to be a good person in this society, how to change ourselves to be a better person, things like that. Beside all those teachings, we have one common religion that all beings are worshiping every day, which is the religions of peace, compassion, and loving kindness. Everybody are looking for this, praying for this every day. And that temple is in my mind. Right? So, should we continue worshiping and promote loving kindness and compassion and peace so that it can spread and it can flourish throughout this world or not? We should, right? We have been, and now, from today on, will you laugh with us then? All of us can do this together by doing one thing for me every morning, which you already know. In the morning when we wake up, our mind is fresh and pure. Before we pick up all the trash to chew it over and over, let us have a job for our mind to do. What are the trashes? Trash are those old habits, bad habits, all those unhappy things in our trash cannot be used. Those are just sufferings. But unfortunately, we all kept them inside. A longer time than happiness. Something that is good, something that's happy, we tend to forget really quick. But for unhappy, suffer, we remember that forever, for the rest of our life. We cannot forgive the person who hurt us, injure us. We cannot forgive ourselves. But those are not helping. We have to forgive. Forgive those people, forgive ourselves. That is much more important than to forgive ourselves is really, really important. We cannot forgive ourselves. We cannot move on. It doesn't matter how worse it is. Once you make a promise here for yourself that you will change, you will fix it. After making that vow, that promise to yourself, let it go. Let it go. Don't hold on to it. The past is the past. It's already in the history. No one can change it. So do not hold on to it. Just let it go. Move on. The more carry on your shoulder, the heavier it is when you walk. Let's drop all those rock on your shoulders so we can walk lighter, better, faster, and further. Right? And so, in the morning, write down one statement. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Remember, a piece of paper, even though you will be wasting a lot of paper, it's okay. Okay? But this is very important. To have our hands and our minds adjust a same task to do is very important. This will support us. This will remind us throughout the day. Today is going to be my peaceful day. And then throughout the day, just work on it. Be more patient, mindful, more multitask. Okay? Let your level, leave your levels alone. Your levels on your level. Okay? Sometimes you need to dump your level. Okay? Sometimes you need to get rid of it for a certain amount of time throughout your day. For most of us, we cannot not live without your lover. Why? You already have a partner. So we need to let it go for a little bit. Do one thing at a time. Eat, drink, shower, changing. Everything in our life, just one thing at a time. Not multitask anymore. This is very important to support our mindfulness. That is also meditation. Work in meditation. Earlier, I mentioned that we sitting down meditation, we lying down, we can also breathing, we stand, or we walk. Now it's working. Do anything that was mindfulness, that is mindfulness meditation when we work. Okay? So practice like that, and at night time before you go to sleep. 1 hour before you go to sleep, please. Lift your level again. Okay? Because when you talk with him and her, then all those inside of him and her will stuck in your mind. Again, because you will be checking the internet and somebody says something or comment something on the status, you will be mad. Okay? So you cannot go to sleep. And now that thing is stuck in your head. And you can keep wondering about it. Now you need to rewind your data, just like the movie, rewind it. Did I say or done something that is hurtful to anybody today or myself? If you did, then ask for forgiveness. If that person you know, then just think of that person. I have done this to you. I'm here asking for forgiveness. I promise to myself I will never repeat it again. Just think of that in space and say that within ourselves. And if you hurt yourself, just put your left hand on your heart and the right hand on top of the left hand. Think of yourself. Imagine of that face of ourselves and ask ourselves for forgiveness. And then go to sleep. Tomorrow, when the alarm goes up, hit the snooze button and go back to sleep. That is most of the people would do. But not for us anymore. We need to get up because we have a job to do, right? And a piece of paper and a pen and repeat that same process. Today is going to be my peaceful day. And I will fix the mistake that I made yesterday. And then fix it. If all of us here can spread all these loving kindness and compassion and peace, with that peace message we can spread it over to the universe, all over to the universe. What will happen? It will shower down with all kindness and love and peace to all the unity. We've been spreading hate, anger, and everything to the universe. We've been doing doing that for so long already. That is why we receive so much problem. Right? Let us all stop doing that from now in the year 2026.